The stream of big names showing up at Trump Tower, many vying for a place in President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet. Even Mr. Trump saying, "Only I know who the finalists are." And tonight, a face that might surprise some, Mitt Romney, who did not endorse Donald Trump and who had very critical words for him during the campaign, now set to meet with him. And he's not the only one. A rising star also invited Governor Nikki Haley. Are they both up for Secretary of State? We begin with ABC's David Wright.
Tonight, two former enemies trying to mend fences. Sources tell ABC News the president-elect is now considering former Governor Mitt Romney for Secretary of State. Romney has in the past been less than diplomatic about Donald Trump.
Think of Donald Trump's personal qualities: the bullying, the greed, the showing off, the misogyny, the absurd third-grade theatrics.
The feeling clearly mutual.
Mitt Romney's made a total fool of himself. Did you ever see a guy like this? He had his shot. He had his shot. He didn't like it when I said he choked like a dog. He choked like a dog.
But Trump aides say he'll meet with Romney this weekend as the transition team races to fill key cabinet posts. Among the other candidates for Secretary of State, the governor of South Carolina, Nikki Haley, who met with Trump today at Trump Tower. They had a good discussion, her chief of staff said, and she's very encouraged about the coming administration and the new direction it will bring. But earlier this year, Haley called out Trump's rhetoric.
During anxious times, it can be tempting to follow the siren call of the angriest voices. We must resist that temptation.
Trump firing back on Twitter. The people of South Carolina are embarrassed by Nikki Haley. She supported Rubio, but eventually came over to Trump. At 44, she's the nation's youngest governor and a rising star, the daughter of Indian immigrants who led the charge to take down the Confederate flag. But it's not clear what, if any, foreign policy experience she has. Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani is also lobbying hard for the job. Today, he was at Trump Tower, too. But there are reportedly concerns about his overseas business ties and paid speeches. Among the other job applicants in the lobby of Trump Tower today, Lieutenant General Mike Flynn, a contender for National Security Advisor.
Tell us how the transition is going.
Playing a key role in the transition process, Trump's own son-in-law, Jared Kushner. It's against the law for Trump to appoint a family member for a job at the White House, but Kushner is exploring whether he could serve as an unpaid advisor. Today, the campaign spokeswoman, Kellyanne Conway, cited the Bush family as a precedent for that.
He wants him to be an advisor to him, which he will continue, but he's also his son-in-law, so he's family. And that's really what we should focus on here. I know the Bush sons were very involved in their father's administration. One became president of the United States.
And David Wright with us live tonight at Trump Tower, and with Mitt Romney and Nikki Haley both being floated for Secretary of State now, or perhaps other roles. The president-elect had his first big meeting with a foreign leader today?
He did, David, a 90-minute sit-down with the Japanese Prime Minister, Shinzo Abe. It was a potentially tricky meeting because of some of the ideas Trump threw out on the campaign trail, including things that would change U.S. policies that have been in place since World War II. David?
David Wright leading us off tonight. David, thank you.